Sanuche, dure. Ni hao, guten Abend. I- Du sprechen Sie Deutsche? Oh, ich ficke deine Mutter. Hello, guys. It is Atlantean vampire here. And I am the doctor. And you would trust the doctor, wouldn't you? Because I'm here to cure the sickness. And what is the sickness? It's you. How do I cure you? Alrighty. Alrighty. Now that my Tim Curry impersonation. Alrighty. So, I think you could probably deduce off of that previous video this might not actually be wine. This might actually be some. Alrighty. So, where do we start it? What do you think I should do, Miss Kitty? Yeah, you lick that hand or paw. Alrighty. So we got a jar of pig's blood. I know, I lied. It's not wine. It's straight up pig's blood from a pig's throat. Is it ethically sourced? Of course not. Is the pork chop you're eating right now ethically sourced? Of course not. It's from the same pig. Best not to put it to waste, though. Alright. So we got Angry Orchard Imperial. Because you know how I feel about imperialism. Now, I'm not Canadian, but I'm like third generation, and a lot of my family's Canadian. So they ask me, are you a maple Canadian or a red ensign Canadian? I'm like, for king and country, of course. Hey, stay away from my jar of blood. Alrighty. Hey, stop it. Whore. Yeah, you heard me, whore. Stop acting like a little whore. Stop sniffing my Jägermeister. Yo. Bitch. Well, pimp slap you, but never the crunch fish. Never crunch fish. Always open palm. Stay away from my jar of blood, you fucking little fucking twiddler tweet. Fucking clanker. If only you could see this cat. Stay! No, get down. I am trying to educate people on why they should graduate school. Look at this little thing. It's just, look at this little thing. Ugh. Oh, I don't know where that's been. Alrighty. Alright, where was I? Oh, yes. Alcoholic beverages. So, because it's not fresh, it's not day of the slaughter, it's from an adult pig. Gotta get rid of that. That's that non-freshness and that adult smell. Oh, I just spilled it all over. Look at that. Now we're getting somewhere. I smell like an orchard. It's probably for the best, honestly. Alright. And now we get some of the medicine. You get some of the medicine. You get some of the Jägermeister. as I am the cure to the anomaly of your continued existence. Alrighty, put that in there. What are you looking at from there? Little kitty cat. Little kitty cat. She little kitty cat. Alright, I think I added a little too much Saint Germains last time. So we do only a cat pool this time. Oh. Oh. Ah. I think I'll do another catful just because I love that smell. Yes, we're doing vampiric cocktails, and I like those cringy ones where you have some fat Puerto Rican chick dress up like what is that? What is that one woman from that show? What we do in the shadows? Nausea? Yeah, yeah. And it's not like when you get like a fucking 300-pound Puerto Rican chick with like plastic fangs saying, "And this is how we make blood bag martinis for Halloween." It's like, no, we make the real stuff here. We keep it white and unseasoned. Right. And then we can finish it off, ideally. We get some of the ice. Oh. We get some of the ice. As God intended. Alrighty. You get that right there? That's not foam from the alcohol. That's straight blood. Alrighty. So, if you've endured the punishment that is this intro long enough, I want to actually teach you something useful. Something that if you're an astral vampire or psychic vampire or a sympathetic practitioner that is looking to learn something new and has faced this common obstacle that the scriptlings often have to deal with. What is a scriptling? What I call young vampires, basically. Because I'm not going to fucking call them goddamn hatchlings. That's cringe. Oh, the iron. Oh, sorry. A lot of life force in this. Like, a lot of vital energy. Who needs to feed on people and have them hate you and call you a parasite? And honestly, a filthy pig tastes better than half of you watching this. So, yeah. Alrighty. So there's this thing that will happen a lot of the time I'll notice where, I'm in a crowd of people and, there's a lot of good energy, right? However, very far away, either at a distance I don't want to walk, like many, many street blocks away, just barely within the periphery of my sight, I can see someone or I can smell someone without seeing them. And their energy is fucking immaculate. Well, if you tendril feed, like me, for me, it's like my astral energy extends out of my wrist through this area, like a slit. A snake slithers out, extends, and bites, and sucks. Sometimes in my right hand, if I'm feeling arbitrary, I guess, because I'm really left-handed. Or sometimes, like little slits, spiritual slits will just form all over my arms, and kind of like a Slaneshi space marine, like is it Lucius the Eternal with his like tentacle whip? They'll just like come out of my wrist or my shoulders, my neck. Sometimes I'll open it and it's like a astral snake will just slide out of my mouth and extend. And the range of which I can do this is it depends on how well fed I am, right? Now, for a lot of people, this depends on your discipline. If you're a sympathetic vampire, if you're an astral vampire, it's not even about discipline. You can just naturally do it. It's just about how much energy you have because you're extending energy and you need to consume energy to have enough energy to extend that energy to drink like a straw. Even if you're using will feeding, where there is no aspect of you that is connecting to another person to draw upon their energy, it's just that your will is stronger than them. That is your own, like, non-vampiric, just psychic will over your own immediate reality. You still live in an objective reality. So this weird bubble you have, I guess that truly depends on discipline and psychic aptitude. But, since most people don't have a spine, you can just simply will a reality in which someone's energy doesn't belong to them and just use the force, basically, to have it go inside of you, which is good because there's no links. The one thing that will say Michelle Bellinger got right about the problem with tendril feeding is that it's like a vein forms between you and that person. And actually, here's another bit of advice, even though this has already been covered in her book. But if you're a tendril feeder, like me, because it sounds less cringe than shadow feeder, and you're connected to all of these different people, how do I put this? They can siphon energy from you because it's like you have connected blood vessels. Now you can use this to feed on people, but I feed on so many people with my, astral tendrils. Well, not so much since I've been drinking blood and alcohol. But yeah. Now there are still some connections. I just imagine this red box. Inside of it is nothing but red. And one side is me, and one side is anything else. And there's just these like fleshy tubes connected to both sides. I just imagine a simple rope wrapping around all of them all at once and burning through them, cauterizing both ends. I do that every day. In fact, that's weird. God damn. Someone actually connected to me, formed a link, and was feeding on me without me knowing it. I need to step up my game. No. Alrighty. So that's taken care of. Alrighty. So, anyways, yeah. That feels much better. Hardly even knew. But, yeah. If it's whoever did that is watching this, I'm sorry if you feel like you want to pass out. Anyways, alrighty. So, where was I? Oh. That was a black vein, too. So they were one of us. There's a spiritual vampire blood. Taste very bitter and acidic. And this is the thing with predator animals. Yeah, I'm not sure if any of you can relate to this, but if you've legally, like me, consumed African lion meat, its muscles are just drenched in acid and testosterone. and just bitter. And that's what vampire blood tastes like. So, I know, our spiritual veins often are black. And I mean, it'll suffice. It just tastes like a lot of ketones that I just drank. Ooh, but I'm better in me than in them. Anyways, so yeah, all your disciplines aside, there's like a person 50 to 60 feet away. They have immaculate energy. I couldn't be fucking bothered to go travel to them. What do you do? Well, first, you drink. Fuck. Hmm. Anyways. And, yeah. So, what I find is that my spiritual tendril, right? If I have multiple protruding, the distance is less. If I have one, it can grow very long. The longest I've ever gotten, and that was because I fed on 3 spiritual elk during a hunt in Jotunheim. Maybe I should do a video on how to travel to different realms and consume spirits, kill them, and drink from them. Because, I mean, if you go to Jotunheim and you kill like 3 types of fauna, you can physically feel your chakras vibrating. And before people go, oh, that's terrible, you're going to a place you don't belong and drinking from them, please go to Jotunheim and go hug the animals. The deer eat flesh there. The squirrels will eat your liver. You're welcome. Alrighty. So, alrighty. Yeah, the farthest I think I've ever gotten was 100 feet, give or take. And that didn't last very long. That's like a sustained maybe 20, 30 minutes before I had to feed a massive amount, and it just wasn't worth it. It was just to see if I could do it. Typically, my limit would be like 40 to 30 feet. Yeah, something like that. Cat A. Cat. She is a kitty cat. Are you the aristocrat? Alrighty. So, yeah. Great host. Good energy. Very far away. What do? Quantum physics. Now, I've often heard of this notion of how black holes supposedly work, how we think they might work, and this idea of point A and point B in space, and then folding space and punching through it in order to travel from point A to point B as a hypothetical, especially for faster than light travel and all that, and space folding technology. So I'll put it like this. At least spiritually, the fabric of reality does work in this hypothetical way. And you can translate this Neil deGrasse Tyson type of thing to, actual astral spiritual practice in an ingenious way in which you don't really expend any energy other than the process of creating this. Because spiritually, if you know how to create portals, it's easy. So, this simple piece of paper here. Kitty, get away from my phone. Get away from my phone. Charlie, hey, don't bite my finger, Charlie. Charlie, don't bite my finger. Go, shoot. Hold on, I'm gonna eat this cat. Oh, man. I feel pregnant now. She's fine. Jeffrey Dahmer moment. Wait, he ate gay men, not cats. How do you know the cat's not gay? Anyways, Can't put it past the guy drinking a blood jar, right? But anyways, as I yeah, if you're burning too much energy as an astral vampire to feed on a good host, and you don't feel like walking, because why would you walk? That's who walks? Walking, no, that's not a thing. Imagine in your mind everything as a fabric. For me, I'm imagining it as a crimson fabric. Could be blue, could be teal, but I hate teal. And there's someone who knows how much I hate teal that is watching this. Fuck you. No, I love you. No homo. No, that's gay. I hate you. Anyway, so you just imagine this fabric connecting you from you to them, right? As all things are connected. Just imagine this fabric is made out of pure air. It is the distance between you. And then imagine in your mind's eye them as a photo. And imagine your immediate self from a third person point of view, facing forward. And imagine these photographs connecting in a Morbius loop. I don't feel like editing that into this video, but look up a Morbius loop. Did I say that right? Or no, I think it's Morbius. It's not Mobius. Is it Mobius? Morbius strip. Or is it Mobius? I don't fucking know. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. Look it up. The strip, not the... Yeah, but look up either Mobius or Morbius. I think it's Mobius strip. But just don't type in strip. That's... Anyways, Jeff Goldblum moment. Alright, so I just imagine one end is you as a photo, another is them, and that the space in between is just a white photo paper. It's just a weird thing. And then in your mind's eye, get your astral tendril ready. Get it ready, and then fold it, right? Then get your astral tendril and just, oh, that was absolutely piss poor example. Just get ready and stab it. Right through. Just tear right through reality. Cut through the fabric. And then imagine there's no tendril between the distance of you two. There's just a spiritual portal. Goes right through. And then you bite them. And then you just start siphoning. However, because I care about the realm, and I don't think this is just something inside your head, there is damage caused. Lick the wound. Because if one of you is like, oh, Alex, this method worked out pretty well. I'm like, did you lick the wound? No, I just left it like that. Well, because I've said it in this video, and it's a fair warning, I have the right to astrally attack you. You just kind of lick it, and it will heal slowly. Yeah, it'll be fine. So that's the lesson. Lick the wound, or else I will find you.